The time now is 11 p.m. Tonight's top stories. Sarawak records another rabies fatalities, making it the 9 rabies-related deaths in Sarawak this year. Remote village in Baram gets 24-hour power supply thanks to solar hybrid station, and Sarawak requires at least 10,000 technologists and technicians by 2025. Good evening, you're now with me, Douglas Elliott, and you're now tuning in to TVS Nightline. We begin with this. Now, just as the world escaped the clutches of the global health scare and declared the end to the COVID-19 emergency, Sarawak sadly is still battling an ongoing outbreak that has been ravaging the state since 2017. As reported, another rabies-related death on Thursday, making it the 9 fatalities in Sarawak this year. Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dr. Sim Kuiyan, said that as of April this year, 11 cases of rabies have been reported, with 8 fatalities, and the alarming rate is quickly catching up to the cumulative cases of 14 rabies cases and 11 fatalities recorded last year.
The latest victim, a 50-year-old man from Kampong Bumbuk, was hospitalized following a bite by a rabid dog last April 3rd.
Yesterday you added together the last one that was given, that was 11, so you added another one, now it's 12. And the case is increasing. Okay, so I think sadly yesterday there's one been bitten and already passed away. I think I don't know when was his last bit, yeah, so I have get our chairman to visit the family because in his area. So you can actually see that it's our top concern. All right, so we want to just emphasize again, what we are catching now are stray dogs. The dog that have not gone through vaccination, the dogs roaming around.
According to Padawan Municipal Council MPP Chairman Tan Kai, following the incident, the victim was rushed to a clinic and subsequently to Sarawak General Hospital to seek medical attention. However, the victim started to experience a severe high fever on April 25th, and his health began to deteriorate until his demise on Thursday.
Now, following the recent death, is public ignorance to be blamed for the outbreak? TVS went to the ground to conduct a public opinion poll and found that majority of our respondents agree that dog owners should be held accountable and be responsible in ensuring that their pets are vaccinated against rabies.
Pendapat kami supaya owner anjingnya macam ikat ke tali ke keruknya, simpan dalam kandang kah ataupun dirawat ke klinik hewan. Sebelumnya berpenyakit. Jadi saran kami kepada owner lagi supaya ambil perhatian terhadap penyakit ya. Supaya tidak menyakiti haiwan-haiwan lain ataupun manusia ke kehidupan lain lah.
Untuk umum bagi yang ada melihara anjing, harap jaga betul-betul lah. Yang berkeliaran tidak ada batuan, harap yang berpatutan lah untuk mengambil tindakan. Sebab penyakit itu kita tak tahulah macam mana yang boleh merebak, ataupun dari makanan ke, ataupun dari pegang-pegang ke, dan lain-lain lah. Oleh itu, kalau ada jumpa anjing yang berkeliaran, pihak yang wajib lah untuk menangkapnya.
Okey, saranan kami untuk kepada owner anjing tu rajin-rajinkanlah ngembaknya ke klinik veteriner lah untuk vaksin apa semua, dan untuk orang awam sentiasa alert lah dengan anak-anak daripada anjing dia tu. Kerjaan pun sama, kerjaan yang mula kerjanya yang akan benteras apa anjing dia tu lah.
And TVS also seeks expert insight on the recent death linked to rabies. Centre's Disease Control and Prevention Center Assistant Director Dr. Ivan Vun Chanchui highlights the significance of public awareness as well as understanding as the necessary steps to be taken when encountering situations involving bites, scratches, or exposure to animal saliva, particularly from canines in Sarawak.
Dr. Ivan further stressed the urgency for individuals at risk of infection to seek medical attention at their nearest health clinic or hospital. He stressed that it is crucial for patients to adhere to the prescribed schedule and receive the full course of anti-rabies vaccination, adding that early symptoms of rabies may manifest as fever, pain, numbness at the site of the bite, muscle weakness, and headache. These signs should not be taken lightly and require immediate medical attention and intervention. Rabies symptom: restlessness, agitation, sudden behavioral changes, fear of water, hydrophobia, insomnia, and paralysis.
Reigning Sarawakian beauty queen Sherlyn Henry bagged the Queen of Universe 2023 title at a recent international pageant held at Pagsajan Laguna in the Philippines recently. Now joining us tonight is hers truly, and for more details of her homecoming, we join our reporter Cheryl Shaminato. Take it away, Cheryl.
All right, thank you, Douglas. From the studio here with me, Cheryl Shaminato at the Kuching International Airport, KIA, here tonight. And exclusively, we will be joined here tonight by Miss Sherlyn Henry, our Queen of Universe 2023 in her homecoming. Right, welcome back, Sherlyn.
Thank you so much, Cheryl.
All right, so Sherlyn, how do you feel returning home to Sarawak and clinching the title of Queen of Universe Tourism 2023 from the Philippines?
Well, I'm actually very excited to be back home because it's been like since Christmas. I'm not here in Sarawak. So the first step that I came here, once I touched down, I was really happy and excited. And I feel thankful for the people of Sarawak that giving me the chance to be here, and also the warm welcome to International Borneo Fest cruise. So that's about it for it, yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Sherlyn. And how about maybe you can share with us, since you're here on your homecoming, maybe you can share with our viewers here tonight, how was the entire preparation that you had in the Philippines? And as well, maybe you can share slightly about the pageant, your experience being in the pageant, far away from home and such.
Well, actually, I started my pageantry back in 2017. So it's been a very rough journey. So I started myself in a Borneo Hornbill Festival. And before the Queen of International Tourism, I won for Miss Universe Tourism 2022. And before that, it was on Miss Petite. So I was supposed to go to Mexico on the 2020. Because of COVID, I'm not be able to do so. So I had 2 years of preparation for Queen of International Tourism. It's not an easy journey because there's a lot of hardship that I need to go through from the sponsors. I'm not be able to get sponsors, so everything is just by the support of my family and also myself, and the journey of working, having a career, a full-time career, and also at the same time I was studying for my postgraduate on my MBA, and at the same time I'm preparing for my pageant. So it was not easy, but I'm here today where I feel very thankful and grateful for my family, and as well my friends supported me, Dr. Darren, Abe, and I would like to mention on my coach Tommy, Jerin, and also Mama Linda for keep on believing in me, and that is where the magic starts. When you start believing in yourself, magic will happen. So that is why that I'm here today to not only promoting tourism, but at the same time, I want people out there to believe that you yourself can able to do it, And with that, magic will start to happen. So that's, yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Charlene. That's truly inspirational for our viewers here tonight. This is an exclusive homecoming that we have with our Queen. And also to end just a last question before we go back to the studio. I mean, now that you have international exposure and experience, what are the key features for you, especially as a reigning Queen, to using your platform in this pageant to promote Sarawak as the next tourism destination?
I'm pretty excited about my title, since I'm also a Sarawakian, and we are full of arts and cultures, and as well as we have multiracials. And me myself, I'm a Kelabit, and also my mom is a Lun Bawang. So it's been a pretty exciting journey. Also, before I won the crown, I've already been promoting the tourism and our culture since 2017. So I cannot wait to promote again after this, after my winning, and also to advocate on tourism. And my next journey, it will be on, I'm currently working on my own NGO, and that is on women empowerment. But at the same time, I'm also cannot wait to promote tourism in industry as well. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ms. Charlene, also for sharing with us. Maybe before we go back to the studio, maybe you can say one or two words or advice to the youths who also one day want to have an international exposure to you, and also to our viewers here tonight.
Okay, sure. I would like to share that, like what I've said before, once you start believing in yourself, everything will come into places. And to the youngsters out there, I would like to say that don't let anybody to clip your wings when you're just starting to learn how to fly. So that is my advice to the youngsters out there. I believe that you can, whatever that you dream of, you can do it. And believe in yourself. That's the most important part. And also believe in God, and your family is always be there to support you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Charlene. Welcome back once more, and we hope you have an enjoyable journey. And I think that's all for tonight. We hope you have a very good rest ahead of your next journey. All right.
And also when I'm here, there's also an event ongoing, which is on International Borneo Fest. So that is why I'm here as well, for in Kuching, and to promote the International Borneo Fest here. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Charlene. And we will be expecting the next event, which is the International Borneo Festival event. All right. So that's all exclusively here with our Queen of Universe Tourism 2023. Signing off and going back to the studio here with me, Shol Shamato, and videographer Faitullah Moni for TVS Kuching. Back to you, Douglas.
Thank you, Cheryl, for the update. Now, moving along, Sarawak is right on track towards achieving full electrification by 2025 once the Long Sun Solar Hybrid in Ulu Baram is fully completed. Stage Premier Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg noted that the station is the first ever solar hybrid station in Sarawak, which serves to supply power to over 104 households in Long Sun with clean lithium-ion power.
While the domestic household of Long Sun were previously supplied by a diesel power station, this solar hybrid station will allow us to better accommodate the growing needs and increase the use of more suitable renewable energy while reducing dependency on diesel fossil fuel. Essential services, particularly the healthcare and the school and other education facilities, now will be able to run smoothly.
The Premier was speaking at the handover ceremony of the Long Sun off-grid solar project from Shanghai Electric to Sarawak Energy on Thursday. Adding further, Abang Johari said the solar hybrid station is another initiative of the state government in providing 24-hour electricity supply in the rural areas.
The Sarawak government aims to share these benefits with all Sarawakians in rural areas, no matter how remote they may be. We believe that everybody deserves to thrive and succeed, regardless of their location.
The Longsan Solar Hybrid Station commenced in January 2021 and was completed in April 2022.
To fulfill Sarawak's vision of being a developed region by 2030, Sarawak requires at least 10,000 technologists as well as technicians. Currently, the state still lacks 6,000 of the said human resource, which needs to be fulfilled by 2025. Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Oping, disclosed that only 3,291 individuals are registered in the field.
We have graduate technologies 1,961, qualified technician 461, professional technologies 722, certified technician 147. So we have a total sum of 3,291. Meaning we need another 6,000. I hope we are able to achieve that number for the year 2025, which is quite tough, a tall order. But at least by 2030, you must have sufficient technologies with you.
Abang Johari added, meeting the target is crucial in line with Sarawak's digitalization, which is expected to increase the state's income to 282 billion ringgit by 2030.
Sarawak aims to double the state's GDP from 136 billion ringgit, 136 billion ringgit in 2019 to 282 billion ringgit in 2030. At the same time, create additional 195,000 job opportunities. The task now is to ensure the state's annual growth rate between 6 to 8% over the next 7 years, which will be a quantum leap from the current growth of around 3 to 4%.
Some of the initiative undertaken by the state government to spur the development of digital economy in Sarawak includes the establishment of the Sarawak Multimedia Authority SMA and the Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation SDEC that is responsible for any affairs related to multimedia and communication. At the same time, Abang Johari witnessed the exchange of 8 Memorandum of Understanding MOU between the Malaysian Board of Technologists MBOT and their panels of technology experts consisting of Wawasan Open University, Sarawak Skills, ICATS University College, SDEC, Centre for Technology Excellence Sarawak or CENTEX, Swinburne University, Mega Aerospace Sdn Bhd, and Alliance MEP Sarawak Sdn Bhd. Also present during the ceremony were the President of MBOT, Dato' Dr. Siti Hamisah Tafsir, and CENTEX Chairman, Tan Sri Dato' Amar Muhammad Morshidi Abdul Ghani. Meanwhile, on another development, Abang Johari remains mum on whether the state athletes who succeed in the SEA Games would receive any form of incentive, leaving the matter to the State Minister of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, Dato' Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, to announce the matter.
Similarly, the goal of producing 10,000 technologists and technicians by 2025 is attainable as Sarawak moves towards the Industry Revolution or IR 5.0. University of Technology Sarawak UTS Vice Chancellor Dato' Dr. Khairuddin Abdul Hamid is optimistic that with all the higher learning and training institutes work hand in hand, such a number can be realized in producing quality graduates that meet the market demands.
Kalau digunakan Unimas, UiTM, Swinburne, yang dulu-dulu kan Politeknik dengan Ketin, saya pasti mereka dah menaikkan, dan juga universiti di Semenanjung dan negara yang mana orang Sarawak pun belajar. Saya rasa talent tu lagi banyak. Pandangan saya, benda ni kalau kita bersatulah sebagai mereka-mereka yang sebagai pusat-pusat latihan dan pendidikan bersatu dan juga menawarkan program-program yang relevan, saya rasa angka ni tidak mustahil untuk dicapai. Saya bagi contohlah, contohnya kalau semua IPT lah yang ada di Sarawak ini, saya rasa kalau dalam masa setahun, kalau digabungkan semua, kita boleh mengeluarkan antara 1,000 hingga 2,000 mereka dalam teknologis. Ya. Jadi kalau begitulah, dalam 3 tahun kita dah boleh capai dah, saya rasa.
He said this when contacted by TVS on Thursday. Furthermore, he emphasized that it is not only important to focus on the number of graduates produced, but also essential for relevant parties to ensure that the quality of those graduates meets the industry's requirements.
Kita jangan sebut saja dari segi bilangan kan. Pada saya, kualiti itu dan diterima oleh industri itu penting. Kalau kita keluarkan graduan tapi pihak majikan tidak berapa minat, itu pun tak elok juga lah.
Similarly, Professor Dr. Andrew Ragai Henry Riggett, a professional engineer attached to Unimas, opined that collaboration with the Public Institution of Higher Learning, IPTA, private higher educational institutions, and Public Skills Training Institute is key to achieving Sarawak's target of 6,000 technologists by 2025. He further revealed that Malaysia Board of Technologies, MBOT, provides recognition to technologists and technicians in relevant fields. MBOT has accredited 52 programs in higher learning institutions, while Unimas engineering courses are recognized by BEM. Unimas and Swinburne in Sarawak offer MBOT accredited courses in computer science, ICT, and biotechnology. Curriculum should equip students with industry-relevant skills, leading to certification as graduate technologists, qualified technicians, professional technologists, and certified technicians. Encouraging STEM and TVET subjects at primary and secondary levels ensure a continuous supply of students pursuing engineering, computer science, and technology. He further reiterated that the aim is for students to envision rewarding careers as engineers, technologists, and technicians, spearheading economic development and technological advancement.
We'll be taking a quick break. Coming up right after, Deputy Prime Minister Fadillah Yusof to lead Malaysian delegation to Belgium, and Turkey's Erdogan holds rally before elections. We'll be back.
Hai penonton semua,
Welcome back. Malaysia and Indonesia will embark on a joint mission to meet with the European Union or EU counterparts at the end of this month to mend a few matters pertaining to the European Union Deforestation-Free Regulation or EUDR. The Malaysian delegation, to be led by Deputy Prime Minister Dato Sri Fadillah Yusof, assured that the engagement mission with the EU demonstrates both countries' commitment to resolving any issues arising from palm oil, especially the fate of plantation smallholders.
Memang itu yang kita laksanakan. Misi kita sekarang ni ke Eropah sebenarnya bersama dengan Indonesia. Misi bersama. Ini hasil daripada pertama sekali perjumpaan di antara Presiden dengan Perdana Menteri kita. Diikuti dengan perjumpaan saya dengan Menteri orang kata penyelaras berhubung kait dengan trade.
Fadila, who is also the Plantation and Commodities Minister, said the important mission will also involve industry players to find a solution to the palm oil issue so that no irresponsible actions are taken when palm oil products are exported to the EU countries.
Dan insyaAllah misi ke Brussels untuk berjumpa dengan kepimpinan di peringkat EU dengan pelbagai lapisan kepimpinan mereka, termasuk pihak industri, untuk kita melakukan engagement dengan mereka untuk mendapat penjelasan sebenarnya dengan pengenalan EUDR itu, ianya tidak akan menjejaskan terutamanya pengembun kecil.
On Wednesday, EU Ambassador to Malaysia, Michelis Rokas, was reported as saying that the bloc refuted claims that the new regulations serves to protect the interests of competing oil in the domestic market. Fadila said Malaysia is committed to complying with environmental regulations and implementing all international standards, including for the workers in Malaysia, through the establishment of the Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil Certification Scheme.
Malaysia retains its 7th position on the 6th day of the Southeast Asia or SEA Games 2023, accumulating 107 medals so far with 25 golds, 32 silvers and 50 bronzes. Malaysia's gold was contributed by Enrique McCartney-Harold in the men's platform category, while Muhammad Irfan Shamsuddin in the men's discus throw and Andre Anura Anwar in the men's triple jump. Meanwhile, Pentong squad adds a silver and bronze to the medal tally, whereas men's table tennis squad finished with silver. Elsewhere, the national takraw squad's golden hope fizzles out after losing out to Thailand. National shuttlers once again failed to bring home a gold medal after losing 1-3 to rivals Indonesia and had to settle for silver in the men's team final. In global update, Turkey's President Tayyip Erdogan accused the opposition alliance of siding with terrorists during a rally in Istanbul, 1 week before the elections. With his 2-decade rule at stake, Erdogan has pulled out the stops on the campaign trail as he battles to survive his political test yet again from an embattled opposition.
Aren't CHP a pro-LGBT? Aren't HDP pro-LGBT? Aren't IYI party pro-LGBT? Do the others who are at the table with them say no to this LGBT? AK party has never been a pro-LGBT and never will be.
Erdogan has faced stiff political headwinds ahead of May 14 election. He was already facing blame over an economic crisis and accusations of a slow response to a devastating earthquake in February. As polls shows a tight race, critics have drawn parallels with the circumstances that brought his Islamist-rooted AK party to power in 2002, in an election also shaped by high inflation and economic turmoil.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates, both locally and internationally. More headlines anytime. Just head to our website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media. And that's all the time we have for TVS Nightline. My name is Douglas Elliott. Thank you for watching.